We are absolutely delighted to have everybody back, particularly our students and their parents, but a special welcome to everybody in the room for our 6th annual Character Counts in Glenview advisory meeting. Hard to believe that we're here once again for what has become an annual event where our Character Counts in Glenview organization has an opportunity to share with you a little bit about our progress over the past year. It's also an opportunity for us to recognize some very special students and their achievements. And then we're really fortunate this afternoon to have a presentation on cyber character. And we'll talk about that in just a little bit. My name is Mark Walther. I am one of the co-chairs for Character Counts in Glenview. And this is Jim Bream.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming.
And Character Counts in Glenview certainly is a passion for all of the working committee members who are here today. We meet once a month, but we meet much more regularly than that to try to bring really worthwhile initiatives regarding character to the village. And so over the years, we've formed some really nice partnerships with the clergy, with all of our sporting organizations, most recently with the Chamber of Commerce and our business community, all in an effort to bring good character to the village of Glenview. Jim, anything you want to add to that?
We really like to envision the village as a whole as being a village of good character. And we have worked so thoroughly to bring Character Counts into the schools, and we are working ever so thoroughly to bring Character Counts out of the schools and into the communities, so that every day and everywhere that somebody travels in this village, they're reminded that we are a village of character. And we feel quite strongly that by promoting character throughout the entirety of the village, through all walks of life and all aspects of daily living, we will be able to broaden the notion that character counts everywhere all the time.
Terrific. With that, we want to take a special moment here to recognize a number of students who were the recent winners in the annual Character Counts in Glenview essay contest. And we have a very special guest here this afternoon who's going to recognize each one of our students. Mr. Eric Miller, who is the Chief of Staff for State Representative Elizabeth Colson. If you could give him a nice round of applause, please. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Eric Miller. I'm here on behalf of State Representative Elizabeth Colson, who's on the advisory board of this committee and a longtime supporter of Character Counts. She's in Springfield today, so she couldn't be here herself, but I brought some awards to give to the students. I just want to say briefly before I give the awards, we have the Character Counts poster in our office. Everyone who comes in our office is the first thing you see. It's something that means a lot to Representative Colson, and she actually worked closely with Eleanor Schweiger to pass legislation to teach character education in schools in Illinois. So something that's very near and dear to our heart. The students I'm going to call up, congratulations on what you achieved. You're the leaders in your schools, and people look to you, and this is really a great honor that you're getting this. So congratulations. So I'm just going to call your name and come up and get the certificate. The first person is Sonia Ajani at Glengrove School. All right, our next student, Sarah Gladden from Our Lady Perpetual Health School. All right, our next student is Emma Stanischek. Did I pronounce that correctly? Emma from Maple School. Is she here? Not here, okay. All right. The next one is Becky Neal from St. Catherine's Laborious School, second place. No. And then Kiva Palti from Field School, third place. All right, and then Alex Bond from Maple School, first place. There you go. Okay. Is there anyone I missed? We have some other participants who aren't here who won. But, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We've had a number of initiatives over the years, and we're extremely proud of those. What we find is the biggest challenge is to maintain the momentum with each one. And it certainly takes the work not only of the working committee, but of the entire village. And the more and more we do this, the more and more benefit there is to the entire community. And we find that the more and more we do, the more and more people are hopping on the bandwagon to create a really good situation in the village. And so we're really pleased this afternoon to have some of those people talk to us about a topic that is extremely important for all of us to be really informed about. But I'm going to turn that over to Jim, and Jim is going to introduce our speakers this afternoon.
So imagine that a child is at a sporting event and the coach decides to send an email out to the entire team. Let them know that maybe practice time has changed or there's a game change. One parent in particular has an issue. His or her child isn't getting enough playing time, or maybe they think that something that the coach did during the course of the game wasn't fair. They decide to respond, but of course they commit that tragic error. They hit reply to all. And this is a very private matter, and what the parent proceeds to do is to berate the coach in a way that we would have to characterize as having very poor character. Or imagine, if you will, that there are some children who are at school and they decide that there's something funny about one child in particular. Or maybe there's a child that deep down someone's a little bit jealous of. And they decide that they're going to respond in a way that they're going to make fun of this kid. And they're going to do it through text messaging. In an instant, that message has reached 30 children. Or worse yet, let's say that somebody takes a picture that's perhaps inappropriate or in poor taste, and through their telephone, that's out to masses of people. If in 30 seconds that can reach 30 people, how about in the course of 24 hours? How many people does that reach? Imagine that you're walking into a business. We can pick any type of business. It can be a large business with 20